Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and I am back at it again with another tutorial video on how to mod Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for the year of 2024 and just moving forward with the new DLC and the latest update. So Eternity, yes, the creator of the modding tools for Xenoverse finally came through and updated it. We are so back, my friends. We are back, baby. I'm excited. Finally, the reason why it took so long was because Eternity actually added a lot of cool new features with this, and he made everything more expansive in regards to the amount of mods that you can install and stuff. So this is probably your best, time to get into Xenoverse modding. Obviously, this is only available on the PC version. If you want to support Eternity, I'll link it down below. He has a Patreon and everything. This dude is an absolute legend, and it's because of him we're able to, play with mods on the PC version and, enjoy all the crazy, creations that this community has made. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'll break it down as simple and as easy as I possibly can. It's not a hard thing to do. You just got to follow exactly what I'm doing in this video. And if you do run into any issues, I'll try to address those at the end of the video or in the comments. You can comment and, see if maybe somebody can help you or if I can help you. Just, state your issue. If you are somebody that is a veteran modder or somebody that has modded your game already in the past, okay? That's going to be a good amount of y'all, right? What you want to do is go ahead and open up your XV2 INS, which I'm going to open up right here, okay? So as you can see, I have the program opened up. This is where you normally install your mods for those of you that are new to, doing this or whatever. And again, if you're new to doing this, you don't have to follow this part, okay? This is for people that have already modded before in the past. What I'm going to recommend that you do right now, okay? And, this is just if you want to, I'm just recommending it. Okay, go ahead and do a clear installation. So clear this completely, get all that out of the way. It's going to delete all your mods that you previously had because it is recommended that you want to get a fresh installation for all of your stuff, just in case. So it's going to close by default. We're going to open it up again. Okay, as you can see, we're good, right? We're good to go. I just wanted to clear all that and make sure all your mods are deleted. Like I said, it's always just recommended that you do that for those of you that have already been modding in the past, okay? So another thing that I want to make sure that you guys have already done, okay? And this is, again, for the Steam version only. I'm not here to do any, weird codex pirating stuff, okay? We're not here for that. So if you're here and you're thinking that this is, some free version that you can download or this is for a version that you did not pay for, you better get off this video right now. You better get the hell out of here, all right? This is how to do the legit way on your Steam. So, as you can see, I'm updating my Xenoverse 2 version because I was on the previous version because that was the only version I could use for mods. So, for those of you that didn't, for whatever reason, update your game, make sure it's updated, okay? Make sure you're on the latest update, the one that we just got back in October. I think there were a couple, maybe one or two updates right after, so just make sure you're on the latest update because that's the only way that these mods and these tools that I'm, going to be showing you guys how to use will work. So let's go ahead and get into this, all right? So Eternity Tools will be linked down below on videogamemods.com. Basically, all you have to do is click the link. You're going to open it up, and you're going to scroll all the way down, as you can see what I'm doing right here. And by default, it's going to have all files in a zip that you can download. So for those of you that have, never extracted or downloaded anything, like this in a zip file, it's recommended that you do have WinRAR, okay? So go ahead and get this. Download it. Most of y'all have this. I'm just saying this for those of you that are, for example, a newcomer, because this modding is covering stuff for people that are new and fresh to it. So go ahead and download WinRAR, okay? It's free. Sometimes it's going to say some stuff like, oh, yeah, you can pay for it. That's if you want to support them. You can buy it if you want to support them for whatever reason or whatever. But just download it. It's free. It's not a virus. It's nothing, bad. Again, there are no viruses with this. I've been modding and doing this stuff for 7 years, over 7 years now, y'all. I have never run into an issue. Don't worry, it's safe. They wouldn't, have this available if it would give you some type of virus or whatever. But, I mean, that's up to you. That's up to you if you want to download it, okay, at your own discretion, right? So, you're going to go ahead and click download. So, I'm downloading it right now. So, it's going to give it a second. Boom, boom, boom. And once it downloads, we're going to go to our downloads, obviously, right? So, let's go to that. Eternity Tools, okay? There's a little 5 on here just because I have about 1 million of these. That just goes to show how many times I've, modded and stuff before, okay? So go ahead and extract that. So as you can see, we have everything extracted, okay? You just right-click it and extract it. So this right here has all the tools and, you know, the files and everything that you need, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit larger just to, you know, make this easier and everything to see. So as you can see right here, we're going to have 2 folders / zip files that we want to focus on. The rest of these, I know it's a little bit alarming and it can be overwhelming. You'll see all these, you know, different things. You just got to worry about these 2, XV2 INS and XV2 patcher underscore 4.2. Okay, those are the 2 that you need. Go ahead and extract both of those right now. So we'll get the XV2 INS and the XV2 patcher. Okay, so the patcher is what we're going to focus on first. Okay, for those of you that are like, for example, new or even, you know, a veteran or whatever. So you're going to go and open that up. Okay, you're going to have all these files. Don't get too, you know, alarmed or whatever. I'm going to go and minimize this for a second. So you want to open up another one of these, you know, explorers right here, just to make things easier. And what you want to do is you're going to locate the Xenoverse 2 directory. Okay, this is where all your files and all your mods and everything will be installed for the game. So to find that, you go to local disk, you go to program files x86, you scroll down to Steam, you go to Steam apps, then you go to common, and then you go to DB Xenoverse 2. It's as simple as that, okay? Just follow that. You can, like, you know, if you want to, you can, I'll try to maybe paste this for you all. This is where, you know, it's going to be located in your C drive or your main drive, okay? Wherever you installed Xenoverse 2, you'll find it in there. It's going to be, like I said, might be different for everyone, but that's why I'm showing you where it's located, okay? So as you can see, I already have a patcher folder, a data folder, and, you know, et cetera, right? You're not normally going to have this if you're new to modding, okay? I have it because I've been modding in the past, right? All right, so once you got everything extracted, okay, in this folder here on the left side, you're going to have that other, you know, Xenoverse 2 directory open on the other side so that you can, you know, paste all your files, right? So for those of you that are new, like I said, you're not going to have the XV2 patcher or like the data, you know, folder or anything, or you're not going to have all of this stuff in the bin, which don't be alarmed. You're only going to need like 1 file that you're going to be pasting in the bin. I have more stuff because I use, like, you know, different shaders to change up the graphics and stuff. So don't worry about that, right? So let's go ahead and go to the extracted new updated patcher, okay? And you're going to go into the XV2 patcher, okay? And you'll see e-patches and all this stuff, okay? So just don't worry about that, all right? All you're going to do is you're just going to go to the Xenoverse 2 patcher folder, copy, and you're going to go into your Xenoverse 2 directory, and you're going to paste it, okay? Now, for those of you that have already modded it in the past, and you already have an XV2 patcher, you'll just replace all those files, right? So you're good to go there, all right? Patcher down, boom. Go into the bin folder, okay? As you can see, like I said, I have all this stuff. You just need that X input. If you want to, you can just copy the bin, and then you can go into your directory and then paste the bin, okay? All it's going to do is paste X input 1_3.dll. You're going to go ahead and replace that. Boom, you're good to go. That's fire, right? So this is optional, but I always do recommend it. Go ahead and copy this data folder here, and you're going to paste that right here, okay? So again, it's just this pop-up pause iggy thingy majigger or whatever, okay? Don't worry about all this other stuff I have. I'll just probably have to remove that because I have some, you know, other previous stuff installed, right? Because you do want to make sure that you have like a full clear installation and your version of the game is fully updated as I showed earlier, okay? Now let's say, okay, in the bin folder, that X input 1_3.dll, let's say that you open up the game, okay, which you're going to open up the game here in the directory, okay, in this bin folder. If you get some kind of like glitchy, or not glitchy, but just some issue or error that says, oh, the game can't open because of X input or something like that, right? You're going to go into the alternative DLL, right? You're going to go ahead and delete this, okay? Delete this file, the X input, and then you're going to paste the D input 8, okay? Paste this one right here in the bin folder. This is like, let me, like it says right there, alternative DLL. This is an alternative. If one of them doesn't work, you use the other one, vice versa, right? Do not, okay, I repeat, do not have both of these in your bin folder at the same time, okay? Because then the game will get all screwed up and it won't work, right? Only have one of these, depending on which one's going to work for you, okay? I don't know why it's different, but sometimes it's different for people. Most of the time, I have not really seen anyone run into that issue, but like I said, it's just there if you need an alternative, right? So there you go. You have successfully done the patcher pasting, and your game is, you know, patched, okay? Now you can start installing mods. But before we go into that, we got to go back into Eternity Tools, and that XV2 INS, the new updated version of it, or just this version of it, okay? For those of you that are new or even veteran or whatever, this is going to be, you know, the version that you're going to use, okay? So go ahead and open that boy up. Let's see. This is going to open up. No problem, right? No problem. Very good, okay? About, just to make sure, this is built on December 1st, 2023. Detected Xenoverse patcher version 4.2. That's how you know you're on the latest update. Yes, 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 okay? Now, if you're new, okay, this is where a lot of people, I feel like, run into issues. If you're new and you open this up or you're trying to install mods for the first time ever, it's going to ask you to look for that directory, okay? Because this is where all your mods, whenever you install a mod, for example, okay, it's going to install it in this data folder, okay? That's where usually the files will go, right? So if this is your first time doing it and you're trying to install for the first time, it's going to ask you to find that directory, all right? And I'm going to show you again where it's located. I showed you earlier in the video, but I'm going to show it to you again. You go to your PC, find the drive that Xenoverse 2 is installed on. I'm showing you right here, right now. Local disk. Then you're going to go to Program Files x86. Then you want to go to Steam. Then you want to go to Steam Apps. Then you're going to go to Common. And here it is, Xenoverse 2 directory, okay? That's where you're going to install your mods, okay? I mean that's where the directory is located. Obviously, you're not going to install them right here, okay? Don't do that. Your mods will probably be in your download folder or wherever you installed it, which you'll get probably from, here. Okay, from not here specifically, but from the videogamemods.com. Okay, so like you'll find like a mod, for example, that you want to install, and boom, you'll download it, and then it'll be in your download folders or whatever. I'm just showing you where the directory is located. For the first time, if you are trying to install Xenoverse mods and you open up this mod installer, the XV2 INS, for the first time, and it asks you to find a directory, locate the directory, this is where it's located. Okay, so again, local disk x86, because I got to do it like 4 times. Steam. Then we go to Steam Apps, Common, DB, Xenoverse 2. This is the directory. This is where everything's located, where all your mods will be installed, okay? And that goes for if you're installing custom auras, a custom moveset, it's going to have an installer, and it's going to tell you to locate where it's at, right? So there you go, okay? That's all I needed to clarify first so that you guys know what's going down with it, right? So if you want to, if you had a previous Eternity Tools XV2 INS on an older version, you can replace it with all these files, or honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter. You can delete the old one, whatever, okay? You just want to make sure you have the newest mod installer compatible, installed, opened up with your latest version of Xenoverse 2 Patcher on the latest version of the game. All right, so let's go ahead and install just like a random mod, right? So I'll go in here, we'll do... here, Vegeta Black, right? I don't know where this came from, okay? This is right here. It's already there. So let's go and open that up. Boom. I saw a lot of people speculating that the new DLC is going to have Vegeta Black, right? So that'd be cool. So as you can see, Vegeta Black is installed. Shout out to Teddy for, making that or whatever. Now, let's go in the data folder. I'm just going to show you, for example. As you can see, we got a lot of new files here, right? Okay. If you go into the character folder, that's where he installed. There he is, VAB. That's Vegeta Black, okay? Again, it just depends on what you have installed, but I'm just showing you guys that's where it's going to be located in your data folder, right? So we got that going down. We're good to go on that. I think we're ready to go. I think we are ready to open up the game. So open up your Steam, okay? Now, I'm going to recommend that this is what you need to do. After your game has already been updated and all that, you've installed your mods, you got your first mod in there, go ahead and go into the corner, and you want to go offline. Okay, offline mode is vital. It is crucial whenever you are trying to play with mods and stuff. You want to be offline. And this is also very good for example, future updates in the, in game or whatever. You want to make sure you're offline so that it doesn't automatically update your game. And the reason for that being is that once your game updates, okay, you can't use mods, anymore on at least the previous version, right? Okay, so you'll have to downgrade, and it's very annoying, right? So there you go. You're good to go on that. Let's actually open up the game, okay? So now you're offline, okay? Let's go back into the directory. If this is the first time that you're, using mods, you want to go into the bin folder, and you want to open up DBXV2, this little exe application. You want to open up this specific version that's in the bin folder, okay? do not open it up once you started modding. Okay, once you start modding, do not open it up here. Okay, don't play this. Don't do that, and don't click play on Steam, because then it'll give you some, you know, weird janky error, right? So again, to reiterate, you're gonna open it up here. Let's see if it opens up, and if we have any issues, you know, I'll try to address it. So we're gonna open it up in the bin. So far, so good. Now for me, I have this little reshade thing because I have, like I said, different shaders, so don't worry about that. If this is your first time or whatever, your first rodeo, you're not going to have, you know, you shouldn't have this issue, right? So as you can see, my game is opened. So far, so good. As you can see, we're on version 1.21.01, patcher 4.2. Yo, 420! Yo, this is the best version of it. Let's go, dude. So here we go. Open this boy up. Boom, start the game. So far, so good. We are looking for the Vegeta Black, okay? Oh my goodness, I'm bald. Let's go. All right, so I am currently in the lobby. I have the newest update just, you know, installed or whatever. Let's go ahead and go into photo mode because, like I said, we're trying to look for that Vegeta Black mod that I just installed to make sure that it is there. And once it is there, we are good to go. That's how you know you successfully modded. Oh, that's so cool. Vegeta Black, he's real. Not really, but that's dope, dude. Vegeta Black, he's here. So that means we did it. All right. We did it. Congratulations. Congratulations. You have successfully modded Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for the first time, if this is your first time. And if not, you've successfully updated your mods and got them working. So now you can finally use mods on the latest version of the game going into 2024 until their next update. Once the game updates again, the patch is going to break, you know, yada, yada, yada. But overall, this is fantastic. I'm so happy that, you know, everything worked. No issues. Sometimes, you know, there will be some issues, but we were good to go on that. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you guys being here, and hopefully you watched the whole video. You know, make sure you watch the whole video. If you have any issues, rewatch the whole video because you might have skipped something and fucked something up. All right, so don't do that. Don't skip any steps. I showed everything that you needed to do as simple and quick and easy as possible for those of you that are veteran modders, you know, etc., etc., etc. Now, real quick before we end the video, I'm going to show you guys what you need to do, as this is our, you know, our main fix for any potential issues. Okay, this doesn't always fix everything, but this at times will fix any issues that you have, right? So I'm going to show you that real quick. We're going to go ahead and close this out. So make sure your game is closed, it has stopped running, and you're in Steam, okay? So again, we're going to go ahead and open up XV2INS, okay? So as you can see, I have those mods that, you know, I just previously installed, okay? We're going to go ahead and go to Tools and Clear Installation. This is step one that you need to do, okay? If you have any issues with your mods, you're going to go ahead and clear that, okay? Program will now restart or whatever, so it's just going to close out. So close that out, all right? Then you want to go into Steam and go online, all right? Very important. Okay, I know I said be offline, but if you're trying to, you know, fix any issues, if you have a glitch or an error with your mods and it's giving you a big headache, this is kind of your last resort thing. So you go online, then you want to right-click, go to Properties, then you want to go to Installed Files, and then Verify Integrity of Game Files, okay? So basically what this does is if you know, had a file that was missing, or just usually if you have some type of error within your directory of Xenoverse 2, what this will do is it will reacquire all those files to make sure that your game is like fully fresh kind of installed, right? Now, this basically will update your game if you are on a previous update. So if you have an older version of the game, you don't want to do this because it'll update your game. But I don't know, it's weird. It's a little bit weird, but yeah, basically this is just only kind of a last resort if you're having a lot of issues and just basically clearing all your mods didn't work. Okay, that means you might have tampered with something, or something occurred in an error, you know, that screwed it up. So just wait until it verifies. Okay, this won't work in offline mode. You have to do this online because it's re-downloading basically not the whole game, but like, you know, anything that you are potentially missing usually, right? So I'm almost done here. I'm going to go ahead and let it play so that we got that going. Boom. Okay, so as you can see, all 396 files successfully validated. This is going to be different depending on your, you know, version of the game, or just your game, okay, is going to be different. For me, this is, you know, what it did. But once it says that it was successfully validated, sometimes it'll say one file was missing and it got reacquired or whatever. You know, that's usually the file or the files that your game was missing or had corrupted or fucked up or whatever. Whatever happened to your game, okay? Something got screwed up in there, so, you know, it reacquired and validated and, you know, got everything working. So for me, because I had everything pretty much fresh and I uninstalled all my mods, looks like I didn't have any issues, so we're good to go, right? So there you have it. That's all you need to do. If you have an issue, then you want to go back into XV2INS, okay? And then you can install your mods, whatever you wanted to install, and try it again. I recommend doing it one by one and going into the game each time you install one mod just to see which one broke your game, okay? Because some mods, okay, I'm just going to say it right now, not all mods are going to be compatible or work on this latest version of the game. There are a lot of old mods out there that are not updated or have different files or files that are just not compatible with this new version of the game, okay? Xenoverse 2 constantly updates and changes, you know, every single year, right? So once you do install all your mods and you're good to go on that, you do, once again, need to go offline, all right? So that is everything, my friends. Hopefully you don't have any issues. I pray you don't have any issues. I want all of y'all to be able to enjoy this game with mods without any problems. But like I said, modding is, you know, it can have issues, right? Actually, a lot. I know. I have 7 years of experience with this. I know better than anyone how much of a headache this can be at times. But for the most part, you shouldn't have an issue and you should have some fun. So thank you for watching. Be sure to please check out Eternity. Like I said, I'll link him down below. If you want to, you can support him on his Patreon. And if you could, if this video helped you, if you could drop a like and comment down below saying, thanks, it worked, or just this helped, or you just say whatever, all right? Your support is appreciated. You know, like I said, share this video with anybody that wants to mod or has any mod issues. And that's going to be it. Have an amazing day. Peace out.
This is Broly, and you are watching Slow Plays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.